it's me, Dottie, and this is Dottie's Daisies. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. Life happened. Personal stuff going on in my life was happening. I had to give up the doll room for a little while. So, man, I look like a hot mess. Anyways, I'm coming on to do a kit review. It's a kit for me. I'm going to be painting for myself. I'm getting at the point where I'm sitting here fixing to wipe her off with my alcohol and stuff so I can let her dry and I can get started on her. I'm excited. And it is going to be a her. But before I jump into this, I'm going to have a masterpiece doll that I got Monday for my birthday. I actually got it from our sis, Tanya, over at Sweet Tea's Dolly Cottage. I fell in love with her, was like, yes, I want her. And when I got her here, I realized she is not a reborn. She's really hard for me to handle. A lot of you don't know it, but I'm not mobile like I used to be. So I'm sitting on my hospital bed right now, and then my wheelchair's over there. So I can't do things with her like I want to, because she's just too much for me. So I'm looking to trade or sell her. I'm not selling her for like an extent, it's you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to sell her for an arm and a leg. Just either that, or I want to trade her for about a large newborn to a 3-month sized baby. Just shoot me a message over on Facebook if you have me on Facebook, or if you want to know my email address, just in the comments say hey, and we'll discuss it. I do have a few people looking at her right now, kind of giving me what they have for trade, because like she was supposed to be my birthday gift, so because my birthday is next week. I think it's my birthday. I think Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Right, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday. So, I just not happy with her. She's a really beautiful little masterpiece doll. I'll insert a picture of her at the end, and then if you want to see a video of her, I will get my husband to try to help me to hold her up, and I'll do like a video so you guys can see what she looks like. She is my second one. The very first one that I got, when I got her, her eye was broke, her fingers were broke on her hand, and her wig was not attached. So when I pulled her out of the box, her wig just fell out on me. And it was just a big shock seeing this big, huge doll with no hair. And she was bald. And I was like, ooh. And then I seen all the things that was wrong with her, and I was really upset. And I knew at that moment I was not going to like her. Just for that pure, that all that wrapped up in one took away that magical moment of opening up the stall that you've anticipated about for so much. So, I traded her for a sleeping baby. And the one that I have, her name is Penny, and she's 35 inches tall, and she wears 2T and size 5 to 6, I guess child or toddler shoes. I don't know. I was told that she can wear 24 months, some 24 months, depending on how they're made. She does come with her original box, her original dress, and original shoes, but she doesn't have the little pants that come with it, and she doesn't have her doll stand. So, you just let me know, and it has to be U.S. I'm not sending out of the U.S. It has to be in the U.S. Because she is so big. So with that being said, if you want to know more, just let me know. in the comments, or message me on Facebook, or ask me for my email. I'll give you my email, you know. So anyways, let's get back into this one. I put her COA up in a box, so I'm not going to show you the COA. But this baby, oh my goodness. I am so in love with her. I'm going to start with her little feet first. Well, not little feet. She has really big feet. See? Do you see the rolls and all the ripples in her? Do you see that? Do you see how her toes, they're separated right here so she can like wear the little sandals? Isn't that cute? Oh, and the other one is too. She just has big, chunky with rolls for days. And then here's her left leg and her right leg. So this one's a little straightened out more than this one. This one's bent up a little more. And that, just look at all the chunk. That's some chunkiness now. And then here's her right hand and her left hand. Do you see the rolls on this baby's arms? And look at the hands. Look at the hands and the fingers. The fingers and stuff have got rolls. Look, isn't that just the most prettiest little hand right there? Can you just imagine? Oh. I just love these hands. Look at the details in the fingernails. You can see it. You can see the little, and you just, every ripple, every roll. It's just a beautiful, beautiful little, well, she's not little. She's supposed to be able to wear 9 months. I don't know. I have no idea yet. But look at her hands and her arms. So there's that. She does come with a front plate and a back plate, but you either order the back plate or you order the front plate, or you can order both. You have 4 options, because you can get her without the plates. You can get her with a front plate, or you can get her with a back plate, or you can get her with both plates. I got her with the front plate, with the little belly plate and the girly bits. So I got that hidden. Look at her belly. You see all the rolls right there on the side? So we've got that. Oh, now this face. Look at that face. Look in the details in the mouth. Do you see the gums? You can, the light and stuff is not showing you really well here, but you can see her tongue really well, her gums, her palate at the top. She's sleeping and she's smiling while she's sleeping. They said that she takes almost a full pacifier, depending on, you have to modify it a little bit. But this is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. This is the Cecilia by Chenza, from Chenza Dolls. And I got her, and there was 400 made. And I got one of them. Isn't she just the cutest? I can't wait to get her all done. She's going to be mine. And I'm going to make her a little dark-headed baby. Look at the top of her head. And around her eyes and all the squintiness. Look, do you see how, like, it's all, what is it called? The wrinkles and stuff. Do you just see how they're just so deep? Like, they're real prominent. I just love that. Look at that double chin. Look at that chin. Look, squishy, squishy. But yeah, this is the Cecilia kit. I think she's just beautiful. I'm absolutely in love with her, and I'm glad I got her. So I'm going to get her all washed down and ready to be prepped so I can start painting her. And I'm going to paint her for myself. And she comes with a body too. This is her cloth body. It's a nice body. Really nice body. So, I can't wait to get her painted. And I'm going to give her dark hair. I want her to have beautiful little dark hair. I don't think I'm going to root her because I'm not the best rooter. I root okay, you know, enough, you know, where it's, oh, that's cute, but not enough that I haven't got that position where you lay it and it's got, you can do like the, I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't look real to me. It doesn't look like it's just growing out of the scalp. It just, I don't know. I don't like the way I root, but other people like the way I root. I just don't. So I want to get somebody to root her for me, like really sparsely baby rooted brown hair. Oh my gosh. I'm just in love with this face. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. And it has chins of dolls on the back of it. Right there. But anyways, that's what's been going on with me. Like I said, I had that Masterpiece doll. I cannot sit here and tell you. I know her name is Monica Levenage. I think that's her name. Monica Levenage. I think that's the sculptor's name of my Masterpiece doll. So I'm just not happy with her. I mean, that's just not my cup of tea type of doll. So if anybody is interested, let me know. I'm asking $300 for her. Not a lot. And it'll cover shipping with that, depending on where you're at. We'll say depending on where you're at before I say I'm gonna cover the shipping. But I'm asking $300 for her, or I'm looking for a trade of equal value of a reborn, like a large newborn to 3-month size baby. So if you're interested, and you like her pictures at the end, there are pictures that I took of her sitting in my little granddaughter's chair, and you'll see the baby toys behind, sitting here in my living room. She's blonde-headed with brown eyes, and she's got beautiful long eyelashes. But like I said, she's just too big for me. I think out of all the toddlers I have ever had, the only one that I've absolutely loved and hated having to sell, get rid of, whatever you want to say, it was my Addie, my Adele sculpt by Ping Lao. That was my favorite toddler I've ever had. So maybe one day I'll just break down and get me another one. Who knows? And I can just have me a Addie 2.0. So anyways, you guys have a great rest of your night. Be blessed. If you're interested in the Masterpiece doll, just hit me up either in the comments or on Facebook. It's Dottie's Day on Facebook, so you can just find me there. You guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll get back with you. I'll give you updates on the baby when I'm painting her, so you can see what I'm doing and see how I'm going. Because I'm gonna follow Emily Elliott's painting style. That's Reborns. So I'm going to follow her tutorial on how to paint this baby and see how I do. Because I went and got me some new paints and stuff about a month or so ago, or longer than that really. I got the Irresistibles, the Heat Set paints. I've never used this. I've always used Bountiful Baby, the Genesis. So we're gonna see. Everybody says they work like Genesis, so maybe it ain't gonna be a big deal. Maybe I can handle it. So anywho, you guys have a great rest of your night, and bye.